Okay. I've been doing Taekwondo for I don't know how many years now, like 13, 14 years, I think. No, yeah, no, 13, no, 12, about 12 years. Let's say 12 years. So for quite some time, and of course, I did some sparring there. I also did a lot of other stuff, but during these 12 years, I learned a lot about martial arts. About 6 years ago or 7 years ago, I've been doing kickboxing a lot, MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so a lot of martial arts. And I was under the impression that I know how to really do this, how to really spar. And when there was this chance for me to participate in a kickboxing sparring event, it's not really like a match or a game, it's not really a clear winner, but it's just for practice to, learn stuff from each other. So I thought it was going to be a bit playful, a bit like not 100% of your force put into it. And I went into this match thinking I would be pretty good. I did some conditioning training, so I felt pretty good, pretty confident. And boy, did I underestimate it. It was not easy going. It was actually quite hard. I remember it wasn't filmed that well because there was some chaos around it, and in the end someone filmed my second round for my second round, but it only the duration was only like half of the round because I got a technical knockout, sort of. Let's just say I gave up. Yes, I gave up. It's a bit hard to admit, but I did. I gave up during that fight, and I will show the clip. Yeah, I can show it right now. I will place it about here, I think. Yeah, about here. There. So you can see it right now. My first punch was pretty okay. This was the second round, by the way. So I already went in a lot harder, but normally I spar really softly and mostly based on points and doing the kicks, mostly kicks and punches well, doing it well, placing it well, not really hurting my opponent or sparring partner, but just really trying to practice and keeping it very loosely. But this was different, and I'm not used to this hardness, to just going full force, so I had to really adjust myself. And during those few moments, because it went by like this so fast, like I said, I was going into it with the conviction that I was quite good, and then I was really surprised by how much it hurt, how much force someone can throw behind their punches and kicks. So I had to adjust really fast. It's such a shame that the first round wasn't filmed, because in this first round I really went through this process where I was doing like a bit softly, and then I got some big kicks towards me, and I really had to adjust myself. And I wish I could see that back, this moment of adjusting, but well, alas, it is what it is. Second round was filmed, so I'm glad I got something out of it. But as you could see in the end of the video, I gave up because I got a kick to my face, to my nose. And well, it's nice. We were wearing headgear and shin gear, leg gear, however you want to call it. But still, in the end, I got the balls of his feet to my nostrils. So in the end, I was hit by some bone-to-bone contact. Very nice. We have some gear on, but it didn't matter. This I have never felt before. it was such a big, how do you call that? Such a big force on my skull. I remember just feeling so heavy, and it felt so wrong that I immediately knew that I was not gonna continue. Also, partly because the next day I had to work, so I was thinking, nope, I'm not gonna risk it. But in the end, looking back to it a few weeks later, so now 2 weeks ago I had the fight, I gave up. Yeah, I gave up. And this sort of sticks with me. I am, in some capacity, I am disappointed in myself. I am. I know things happen the way they do, but I'm quite disappointed that I did give up. I think anyway it's best that I did what I did. The best choice there was to give up and to just take the safe route, especially since I'm working and I still want to work. I don't want to be fucking knocked out and then, you know, not being able to work and missing out on my income, and yeah, they don't want to risk that. So yeah, I am a bit disappointed in myself, and looking back at it, I could have continued. At that moment I thought it was really serious, but this is just the consequence of fighting. You get hit. You're not only hitting, but you get hit. And even though you're wearing gear, you make it relatively safe, so to say. You can still get some nasty kicks, like this one. It's a nasty kick. It doesn't look like much, to be honest, but I still feel it. 2 weeks later, it still kind of hurts when I touch here. When I blow my nose, it still hurts 2 weeks later. Imagine the forces my skull has to deal with. Even though in the meantime I've been treated here by some osteopaths. So yeah, it's something new. It's something I wanted to share. It's something I wanted to fix for myself, to look back on later. Some reflections about this fight, because I do wanna redo this at some point. I don't know exactly when, but I have the right mindset now. I know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect 2 weeks ago, but right now I know what to expect, and I know I can continue if I get hit in certain ways. So yeah, be humble, move well, morph well. I'll see you in the next one. I just wanted to give a quick update about this. I wanted to, what I learned is to know that physical contact can be very sensitive. Yeah. So yeah, practice well. This is also a form of physical practice. Getting hurt is not always a bad thing. It's not always damaging. It can also create new opportunities and new growth, especially these times. And I really feel that I had to accept what I wasn't able to do, especially mentally. I've always had a problem giving 100% of my force, and when I'm redoing this, and in the meantime I will also train by myself sometimes, I will train on giving 100% of my force in each kick and punch. Not only playing around, not only doing it nicely and timing and, you know, but also fucking putting every ounce of my being behind an action. That's what I'm missing. That's what I've always struggled with. I've always been laid back. I've always been just chill, you know, which is good, but in some moments you cannot rely on that. So that's what I've learned. maybe it can give you some insights as well. And yeah, morph well, be well. See you in the next one.